Kobe's spirit, the way he was coming to games, the way he was embracing the players, the way that he was, putting his footprint on women's basketball and on fatherhood and fathers and daughters relationships, and just the things that he was doing outside of the box with films and, his academy, like that inspired this team to want to do more than just win, but to want to be better in life.
This was such a tough year for a lot of reasons. Of course, we're dealing with the pandemic and all the conversations in this country that we've been having about race. But this year started with Kobe Bryant passing. So how much more does this championship mean? Because Kobe Bryant, with him no longer being with us, do you feel like, in many ways that this was destined to be, because he, sort of put his stamp on the city? He's Los Angeles' favorite son. So do you feel like this was what Kobe is up in heaven politicking with God about? Yeah,
I know God don't make no mistakes, Every angel he takes away, he delivers another one. So I feel like through the spirit of Kobe and Gigi and the people that lost their lives on that day, that the Lakers organization was blessed with the opportunity to seize the moment, and they did that. They did all the preparation. They did everything that you needed to do to be ready for the moment. And then, Kobe's spirit, the way he was coming to games, the way he was embracing the players, the way that he was, putting his footprint on women's basketball and on fatherhood and fathers and daughters relationships, and just the things that he was doing outside of the box with films and, his academy, like that inspired this team to want to do more than just win, but to want to be better in life. So that's what it's all about. He inspired the whole NBA this year. The whole world basically was inspired by the Kobe Bryant move. You never know when the angel's going to be taken away, but when they put in their work, their work speak for them even when they gone.
So, of course, there's a lot of talk about legacy. To be a great Laker, man, that takes a lot. You're talking about a lineage of some of the greatest players that ever played this game. So when does LeBron, or has he earned that statue outside of Staples yet? How many does he need to get one if he hasn't?
I think what he's doing, he's going to get a statue in every place he ever won a championship, because that's what he's doing. He's doing that type of work. Like, I've seen people come to the Lakers. I watched Shaq come to the Lakers, and it wasn't no 2-year swing. It took a minute for us to get our, situation together and do what we had to do. But this man came in 2 years, and last year, if I'm not mistaken, before he got injured, we was whooping the Golden State Warriors' ass, and we had the #1 seed, and we was coasting. And that's when we didn't have AD. So if he was doing all that last year, then we get right this year, we was smashing, and then the pandemic hit, and then we get in a bubble, and he gets focused, and he makes everybody around him gets focused by taking the lead and being a great player. Like, even stepping to the side, allowing Rondo to come and run the point and take the lead. That just takes genius to know and understand that sometimes it's better to defer to somebody that's just as sharp as me, if not sharper than me.
So between these three players, who surprised you the most? Rondo, KCP, or Dwight?
Man, that's a great question. I had a conversation with Dwight Howard early in the season, and we spoke on a lot of great things as far as numerology, and I understand why he wears number 39 now. So I expected him to do well based off of his, being in tune with life. I would say KCP, because Rondo's a vet, and I would expect Rondo to, work on his three and get his game together as far as the best pieces that he had from his overall game. But KCP, he was real disappointing early in the season, and for him to just lock down and focus on getting better and better and better and being ready for that moment. And he seized the moment, and he showed up every time we asked him to. So I would say KCP. He's like the baby MVP, if you ask me, him and Caruso.
Okay. Danny Green took a lot of heat the other night when he missed that wide open ass shot.
Yeah, I apologize to him because I went bad on him. I was the first one to go bad on him, so I had to apologize to him. But like I say, when you're a Laker, that's what comes with the territory. You know that you got to have tough skin. You got to know and understand that these fans have been with this organization way longer than you have. So, we feel like you got to really go all out. And if you do happen to miss a shot like that, the blessing is you get an opportunity to come back and redeem yourself and get it back and get that championship. And we forgive you and you forgive us and we move on like real fans and real players.